Bobby Halliday here with the Hit Network. This week, I've got something super exciting going on. We already started renovating the downstairs area, starting with my office. That renovation process is going to spill out into the rest of the downstairs. Next up, we have the locker room. And in this locker room, we're gonna put some of the more expensive things, like cameras and lenses, maybe a few key lights, maybe some paperwork. No one will ever be able to get in this room. You wanna know why? It's gonna have 12 deadbolts, plus fob access, plus a steel door, plus a casing around the entire room that's 3 inches thick of concrete. Just kidding. I don't go in there much. It's small and a little creepy. There's still a lot of spider webs and stuff. It's actually a random shower, not really sure why. There's cabinets and a whole bunch of trinkets that I haven't really looked through. I just kind of glanced. But I'm gonna start ripping crap out and maybe throwing away things that I know is trash, and then talking to Elron about what might not be trash. Elron? That's not his name. His name is Eron. His name is Aaron. Aaron. What do you think about turning this into something a little more cool, like Helm's Deep? It's disgusting! Disgusting! We've got a couple lockers. I'm not a fan of these things. They're really loud. They're probably not super safe to store anything of real value in. But there's 2 of them. They seem to be in pretty good shape, considering they are pretty crappy even when they're brand new. There's another shelf here that's typically seen in a garage or something, and they left behind some toolboxes with a whole bunch of random, well, I guess it's random to me and not random to them. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. Random pieces of metal, kind of looks like a bottle opener. I have no idea what this is. What type of specialty device is this? More company secrets. All right. 2x4s with carpet around them. This is a pretty decent toolbox. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna throw all the random trinkets in there. We got another toolbox that's in pretty good shape with a whole bunch of random things in it. I have no idea what this is, but somebody in the office will know. Ginormo metal bar. Storage bins! Somebody's axle fell off. They actually left behind a decent amount of light bulbs, which we will need eventually. It looks like they left us a little wooden shelf, like an IKEA type. Oh, all right. Here's pure gold, the sacred pencil to make adjustments with. Put me back. Okay. A whole bunch of rags that kind of look used, and a ginormo manila envelope. Oh geez, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, it's nothing. But it was moving. And it looks like they left the keys for the lockers. From what I can tell, it's all junk, but you gotta love pegboards. You put the board up, you put some pegs in it, you hang some stuff on it. I think we're gonna keep this. Maybe we'll paint it to make it look a little better, but pegboards are great for cable management. All right, all this shelving and the lockers need to come out so we can sweep, mop, paint. We're gonna need to put some new ceiling tiles in as well. Hey Allie, are you going to Home Depot anytime soon? Great, because I need 5 gallons of white paint and a ton of bleach. An unknown box that has not been opened. All right, somebody sealed an empty box. What? Look at all this space for activities. This is not going to be a special room. I'm sorry. You know what though? It's gonna be quiet enough. Somebody could have their own office in here. Have I just changed my mind? Should this be a storage closet or should it be someone's office? We may have a few execs down here that want a nice, cozy, cool, baller office. I think we could give it to them. Doesn't change the fact that it still needs to be cleaned up because there is schmutz! Schmutz! Time lapse! I wonder if anybody's actually taken a shower in there. Last week you saw Kennesaw Police use this building as a training facility.
The fourth guy's gonna check that door.
But something you don't know yet is that my 11-year-old nephew made the music for it. That's just what the HIT Network is all about, providing the resources for people of any age to create and be a part of something really cool. I've talked to you about cable management before and how important it is. We only have a fraction of the cables that we're going to be ordering, but this is a rack. This is a metal grid wall. It's a 2 foot by 4 foot, and it's kind of like a pegboard, but you have these little claspy things that go on the metal, and you can hang a whole bunch of stuff here. We'll probably have 2 or 3 of these at some point. It's actually really difficult to get the screws into concrete, but I did it. And I've labeled 25-foot cables with yellow, 50-foot cables with blue. There's a 25-foot cable here that's mislabeled blue because I made a mistake. I will fix. But yeah, we're gonna have racks like this probably throughout the building with XLR cables, SDI, HDMI, power cables, you name it. So if you're running a production here and you forgot a cable, it's not that big of a deal. I do it all the time. We will have all of the little trinkets for you to use as well. Storage space is also incredibly important, especially if you have multiple sets in one room. You want to keep that set stuff over here, another set stuff over there. We actually haven't even received a tenth of what is going in this building, but we still need to keep it nice and neat. And right now it's scattered throughout the entire building because we've spent the last 2 weeks or so building sets, testing lights, shooting some content, and it's everywhere. So I'm not gonna inventory everything just yet, but anything I see needs to be stashed back here. Time lapse. Isn't that beautiful? We could actually fit so much more back here. This is just one storage space for this particular studio. It's Studio D, and each studio will have its own storage space for either cameras, light stands, diffusion, product, or whatever. Every office needs a filing cabinet. All right. I changed my mind about the time lapse. This is gonna be like 3 hours of footage. Okay, cut to it's done, and I'm really happy about it. Whoa, sick! It even matches the desks!